Hey guys, so I'm going to show you all how easy it is to paint a scene like this from the movie The Grave of the Fireflies. First up, we're going to add the background to set the scene, so add some dullish greenish gray gradient in the background. Then we want to block in some buildings. Keep these a bit loose and rough, they don't have to be too detailed, just capture the shape of the buildings. And then you can zoom in and add smaller details like structures on top of the building, some poles, but don't go into the depths and add in some windows, light poles, street lamps, all of that. Don't worry about it too much. After that, right up in front, we want to add in some grass. You can find any grass brush for free online, or you can use mine from the description. Then you want to individually hand paint in some grass blades. This makes the piece a lot more interesting. It does not seem that you just use the digital brush for the entire thing. So paint in some different forms of grass, different forms of plants, use the references from the movie itself, but just add these in to really improve on the composition and the setting of the piece. Then pick a dull yellow color from the base of the grass and add that as highlights for the new plants that you've added in. Use a slightly lighter color and add some fireflies all around the place. And that is our setting. Next, reduce the opacity of the background and start sketching in our main character. Spend as much time as you need on this part because this is going to be the central focus of the painting. So don't rush this process. Just because you finish the background, take your time and flesh out your character as much as you need to. After you're happy with the rough sketch that you've laid out, fill in your character with some flat colors and create a new layer on top of your color layer. Change that layer to a clipping mask and also change the blending mode to an overlay. This is what we're going to use to add in the shadows. Then all you got to do is pick a dull orange color and paint in the places which you feel are going to be away from the light source. The final step after that is just to add in the final details like some highlights on the eyes, the patterns on her clothing, and we get our final piece. So this was the first part of my new anime drawing series, so please give me suggestions of what I should paint next. And the full-length tutorials along with BSD files and brush sets as usual are available on my Patreon page. And if you just want my anime brush set, it's also down there, links in the description. Thank you guys for your support.